guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to the weekly karmic update. What can I say, guys? Guys, you are going to, send your counterpart, lots of love, lots of prayers. They're facing some deep dark shit from the past. That's the energy I'm getting. Deep dark shit from the past. Everything that they tried to bury, everything they tried to forget from their childhood is coming right back and pelting them, hitting them in the face. And for a lot of them, it's going to be pretty overwhelming. If you've not watched the Libra reading, probably the Libra reading so far has been the closest energy to what I am feeling. As in, they might be so overwhelmed, they may even shut down. Okay, they may shut down, they may run, whatever it is, but they are highly triggered at this point in time. And everything that they didn't want to face, it's in their face big time. Okay? Overwhelming time. So much different energies and changes. Okay. Anyway, guys, let us get into this reading. Let's see what's happening. First, we're going to start, as we usually do, with this Heart of the Fairy Oracle deck. I'm going to get a significator for your person and the karmic. All right, we have the Green Woman. So somebody is jealous. Somebody is jealous. There's also someone who may be abusing marijuana. I'm not against marijuana smoking. I don't do it myself. But I know it has its place, especially with spiritual work. Not other people may channel better because it opens you up to spirit. This is the purpose of it. It's always been a very spiritual tool. I mean, if you go back to particularly my first people, ancestors, this is what they did. This is how they came into the spirit. They smoke a little herb and hold a meditation, as we would say, right? We would say in the Caribbean, right? But some people do abuse it. Okay, so we have someone here who's envious, who's jealous, and someone who abuses marijuana and a bit unhinged and paranoid as a result. Okay, and just as a side note, if you do use marijuana, make sure that when you're done, you ask the light, pray, whatever, and ask that your aura be enforced, because what marijuana does, it opens you up to spirit, makes holes in your aura, and anything can attach, especially if you get into a low vibration, then all them entities start coming. Okay, they start calling because they're feeling your vibration. So just as a side note. But we have this Green Woman here. We have someone who is envious. But that might be the energy of both of them. Envious. Wanting to keep up with the Joneses. Okay, looking at what other people have. Coveting. Coveting. What? I've not used that word in a long time. Coveting. Okay, so energy for your masculine. All right. The Elven Knight. Fuck me. What? Now it's a card number 15. That's the devil. But card number 15 also reduces to 6. That's the love. Right? So this is a choice that he's facing right now. But it looks like he's trapped in the woods. Something's trying to hold him back. Look. Something has him strung up. Look. Something's holding this knight back. Yeah, look the person up here. Someone here is holding this knight back. They've set some kind of trap. But guess what? This person's ancestors are behind them, you see? Giving them energy, giving them power. Yeah, guiding them, showing them the way. Look, the guy down here, like signaling a plane here. Come this way, come this way. So he's being guided. Where he was blind, he can now see. Interesting. So we have a knight coming through here. We have a knight. Beautiful energy. You go masculine. Kind of purpley too. So he's been guided just by his intuition. And it's such a strange thing to come out today, because I told you I check my masculine every day now, because the energies are powerful. And last night when I checked, he had this like belt around his solar plexus. And this thing was drawing energy from some kind of ancient source. I know it sounds weird as fuck, but you know, I always look for confirmation. So I also asked my friends to tune in, and they saw it as well. And they said it's a gift from his ancestors. So I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's drawing energy from somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. And when I saw that, and it was green, it was green. It was green. So I wasn't sure what it was. So I'll check it back again today to see exactly what it is. But it's so weird that that would come through. And that's message about the ancestors. Interesting. God, I hope he's writing down all the shit. Writing down the different shits. I hope one day we can talk about everything that has happened. Anywho, person that they're with. We got the big behind again. We got the big behind. Somebody feeling like an ass. Somebody looking at the past and feeling like an ass. I'm good at this rhyming thing, right? The big behind. Yeah, somebody feeling like a fool here. Okay? Feeling like a fool. Looking at the past from a different perspective. Feeling like a fool because it looks like this person's life is topsy-turvy right now. But this life review that this person is doing is bringing them back into balance because card number 47 is 11. I think Big Behind came out yesterday. No. Last week, I think. I think it came out last week. We have the Big Behind. All right, so let me pull some cards on these guys. And let's see what we get about the Elven Knight and the Big Behind. Let's see what we get. I'm going to put this here. Let's see what we get about the Elven Knight, who seems to be guided by his ancestors at this time, by some kind of force greater than himself, because that's what I'm seeing in that card, trying to move out of toxicity and into love. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. The guy is calling him on like a plane. Yeah. He's traveling. He's going somewhere. He's going somewhere. All right, let's have a look. Talk to us about this Elven Knight. This Elven Knight that's being supported. What's happening with him? All right, this Elven Knight is unbalanced right now. Okay, very unbalanced, emotional unbalanced. And I told you that the kind of shifts that are happening right now, they're very unbalanced, but they're not unsupported. Okay, they're not unsupported. They're unbalanced, but they're not unsupported. So we have Temperance in reverse. We have Sagittarian energy, feeling trapped in their mind here with the Eight of Swords. Told you they were entangled in something, right? Feeling trapped. This is also the card of being bound. Okay, they're not talking to anybody right now. Okay, they are looking at some kind of childhood trauma. I told you, some kind of childhood trauma, something that robbed them of their power, something that robbed them of their voice. This is what they are dealing with right now. Oh, so much truth chills. Yeah. And they're juggling their mind and what they're getting a lot of clarity, a lot of certainty. And they're making some kind of plan too, a plan for this karmic that's in their life. In my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies, but they're also looking at why they have blocked their heart off to love for so long, and why they gave their power away for such a long time. And it's the answer is here in their childhood. The answer is here in their childhood. And look, this Knight of Pentacles is emerging. So they have to go through this process, right? There's a lot of negative stories that have had them bound for a long time, okay? And it's related to something that happened in their childhood. They got to go through this so they can get some clarity in their mind and finally stand in their power as that King of Wands. They got to figure out why they had their heart blocked off, why they were giving their power away, so that they can emerge as this Knight of Wands, the same Elven Knight that we saw here. So this is what they're going through right now, guys. Let me get another card besides Temperance. What is it? Yeah, Spirit's trying to get this person to take action. Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. This person has been stagnant because they had a lot of childhood baggage, one. And they also had a lot of baggage, a lot of duties and responsibilities related to some kind of karmic situation. Okay? They felt like they couldn't follow their heart. They couldn't follow their passion here with that Knight of Wands in reverse. But now they're following their intuition. Now they're doing a lot of shadow work. So a lot of shadows being released here. because they want to move towards 10 of Cups. That's what they want to do. All right. So they're being guided to dig up a whole lot of shit from the past, a whole lot of stuff from the past. That's what I'll tell you. That's the energy I got, digging up a whole lot of stuff from the past, so that they can finally transmute it and really gain balance in their life. Okay. We're gonna look now at the big behind. What's happening with the big behind? The big behind is in the sun's energy. Now, this is masculine energy, domination energy. I think we got this for the karmic the last time. They are taking control. Okay. All right. Now, that's also a card of ego. Oh, some cycle around them is ending too. Some cycle around them is ending too. We have the world. Yeah, whatever is ending here is making them very anxious and depressed. Look, we have the 9 of Swords. Somebody feeling like a fool. Yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse, though. Somebody not playing with this person and their mind games. Somebody's not following along with their mind games. And their mind games was their power. This person, look at the gold digger karmic, who maintained their power through arrogance, through domination, through exerting force of will. But it looks like whatever mind games that they used to play in the past, it ain't working now. And that is why they are so anxious here. Interesting. Let's get one more card on that big behind. That big behind feeling powerless. I just got this weird message. For some of them, they do have a big behind. And they use that big behind to control the pace of this relationship. But right now, that big behind is powerless. 2 cards of powerlessness. 2 cards of being powerless. So whatever was their strength or their power before, it's now been rendered void. Good job. All right, so let's have a look at the emotions that these 2 people are experiencing. Not necessarily for each other, but just the way that they feel. Oh, we got helpless and shocked. Okay. Just the way that they feel right now. Let's see what's going on here. Masculine energy. We have inner. What did I tell you guys? Inner child. That's why I was telling you that from the beginning. This is inner child work. Everything from the past being dragged up. We have proud. Now this could be pride. We're gonna put some cards on that. And we have curious. That's the stalker card. All right. So we're gonna see what's going on there. The big behind. What's happening? Big behind feels like somebody scorned. We have somebody scorned here. We have someone who is insecure because they've lost the power in the relationship. The power dynamic has shifted. You understand? And frustrated. The power dynamic in this relationship has shifted. God, I gotta write that down, guys. 1 second. Gotta write that down. All right. I know I would forget it by the time I finish channeling. All right. So let's have a look at what came out here. All right. Let us look at this inner child work that DM is doing right now. I told you from the beginning, this is exactly what's going on here. All right. So we have a Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, it looks like whatever happened in your person's childhood, they felt powerless. They felt like they could not be their authentic self. They felt like they couldn't express their true feelings. They felt like they had no boundaries, okay? Oh my God, I'm not going to say that. They felt like even their body was not their own. You can interpret that however you feel like. However you feel like. Either way, it's sad. All right? It looks like this might have been an abusive mother figure. Or, somebody that was in charge of them. That may have abused them. That might have been very cold. That was unsupportive. And then, of course, they kept recreating this relationship with every partner that they met, including this karmic, and they're realizing that their wounding kept manifesting the same connection over and over again. Look them in judgment here, seeing everything clearly, seeing everything about the past, the karmic, making those connects. That's what masculine is doing right now, and this is, allowing him to heal, but it's also going to allow him to move on. Okay, so for me, it looks like this is the most healing work, or the deepest set of healing work that they have done since I've been tapping into their energy. Okay, before it was just superficial. They were just getting little tidbits, little inspiration, that kind of thing. But this, it's the core for me. It's like the core wounding they're dealing with right now. Okay, it's so deep. It's so dark, right? And we have proud. What is this about? Yeah, you see, and the ego that they built to protect themselves because of this wounding. Also, this pride, that ego, also blocked off their intuition. Okay, also blocked off that divine feminine energy. Okay, so at that time, it looks like they felt that the only way that they could have expressed themselves, okay, is through their looks like their sexuality. Okay, yeah, their sexuality. But it looks like there's some kind of fresh start that they are looking to make here with that Ace of Wands. They're looking to take some action here. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, they're leaving behind all this childish energy and the pain of the past, and bringing them life back into balance. Okay, let's see, what are they curious about? Just heard whether if you still love them or not. All right, let's see. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. This curious, now usually that's my stalker card, but with this lineup that's coming out, that's not what I'm getting. It's like they're curious as to what's going to be the karmic reaction when they tell the karmic like it's over. Or they're curious as to what will be your reaction when they tell you that it's over with the karmic. Because this Star card in reverse is the karmic. This is karma. This is karma. Okay? And this is some kind of soul contract with the karmic being broken. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles putting work into something else. Let me pull another card. Yeah, right now feeling trapped, but curious as to what else is out there. Okay, how the karmic is going to, how is they're asking themselves, what is going to be the fallout from telling this karmic that it's over? Especially the financial fallout. What's going to be the financial fallout? So these are the things that they're exploring in their mind. But right now they're feeling trapped, they're feeling stuck, and it's because of some kind of financial obligation. Yes, and that's why they're here trying to make a plan. The King of Wands is a strategist. So they're curious as to what's going to be the fallout if they tell the karmic that it's over. Or what's going to be the fallout when it's finally over with the karmic, whether it's a divorce, whatever it is. What's going to be that fallout? They're strategizing. They're trying to plan for like any eventuality that may arise. The karmic, we have scorn. What's that about? We have a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the karmic is feeling scorned because I think she expected, or the karmic, I don't want to say she. The karmic expected that your person would always be there, always giving. And it looks like that has changed. It looks like your person's making some kind of decision here in love. Look, we have the Lovers here. Yeah, they felt like your person would never move on. But it looks like there's some kind of truth. There's some kind of truth that's been spoken in this relationship about how people feel. Because Page of Cups talks about expressing your emotions, whether good or bad. Expressing your emotions. I'm also getting that this karmic is also strategizing, trying to make things right again, right in their world again. Yeah, feeling burdened. Feeling burdened by everything that's happening. Look, the Ten of Wands here. And the karmic also has a lot of insecurities that are cropping up because they no longer have power. Okay? They thought this whole situation was their ten of cups, their total wish fulfillment. Right? They thought they were in charge. But now they're realizing, now in my readings, all upright court cards is divine energy. So this is you, divine feminine. So it looks like there's some kind of clarity that's coming to them. And what they're realizing is that you, divine feminine, is your person's Ten of Cups. And they're feeling insecure about that. They know. They know, and they don't know how to get back the power in this relationship. They don't know. It's like the rug has been swept from under their feet. So they're trying to figure out a plan. They're here in handby mode, being very contemplative as to what's going to be their next move. But they're very frustrated because the power that they had in this relationship is gone. And now all the insecurities are coming to the fore. All their past pain and wounding. All the reasons why they were in this ego energy. They want to find a way to take back control of this relationship. So they too are strategizing as well. All right, so let's have a look at your person's headspace where the karmic is concerned. I'm going to go more into what's happening in the extended. I'm going to go back into that Sibila deck because that Sibila deck is the shit, okay? I mean, it's so clear. So I'm going to go back. Yeah, it looks like somebody has made a decision. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Listening to their intuition here. This is your person. Darkness into darkness. The key to all mystery. So the shadow work. Delving into the unknown. That's what your person's doing right now. All right. Headspace where the karmic is concerned. When your person thinks about the... Ooh, we have the Four of Wands. Now, this is a commitment. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. They want to be free. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Five of Wands. Drama. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And we have the Ten of Wands. Burden. But laying the burden down. So this is what your person's thinking about right now. They're ready to roll out. Okay? The Ten of Wands reduces to the Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands is about that new beginning. So your person, when they think in their mind, they know it's time to release this burden. It's just been drama, 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 drama. And remember what I told you about karmics and drama, right? That's their activating strategy, right? That's what they need to do in order to keep your person engaged. Because there's nothing else there. You know, there's no conversation, there's no love, there's nothing else there. So what keeps your person engaged is drama. Making sure that your person is continuously involved in drama. So they act like the broken bird, right? And your person is also programmed for this too. Your person's programmed for drama too, right? Broken bird syndrome. So they always feel somebody who, they always find somebody who has more wounding than they are, and then can immerse themselves in that person's wounding, taking care of that person, and that kind of thing. They're programmed for that. And that's from an abusive parent, okay? Seeing to that parent's needs, basically parenting a parent. So they got that from way back in childhood, and they just keep doing it with every partner. They find somebody that's more wounded than they are and immerse themselves in that person's drama, okay? That's just how they've been programmed. They've been programmed to rescue, okay? So that's what this is what karmics do. They generate that drama on a daily basis. You can't even catch your breath to even think about your wounding, to even think about healing. You can't catch your breath. Every day it's something new. But at the same time, your person feels committed to this karmic. They want to be single. Look them here, Nine of Pentacles. They've been working on their self-love. They're loving themselves and they know that they deserve more. More than drama, more than interference, more than fights. They know this. There might even be physical abuse involved in this relationship. This could be they're physically fighting. Okay? So your person knows that it's toxic, but at the same time, they feel committed here. So let me pull a card on this committed and let's see what that's all about. Because Four of Wands, that's about a foundation. Woo. All right. We have the Seven of Wands here. Not what I expected. But the message that's coming through with the Seven of Wands is that they want to fight for some kind of twin flame connection, some kind of soulmate connection. They want to fight for their twin flame connection. They want to fight for divine feminine, because this is that. The person standing their ground. Let me get another card. Let me get clarity here. Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that your person still feels committed to this karmic. Yeah. They're still not speaking the truth to this karmic. They may be playing defense, okay? They're playing defense and not letting this karmic in, but at the same time, they're not speaking up about their needs. They're not telling their karmic what is what. They still feel committed. I'm getting because the financial situation is so tenuous. That's what I'm getting. The financial situation is so tenuous that they feel committed to sticking this out. Even though their truest desires to be single, free of the drama and free of the burden. All right. Let's have a look at why these people are still together. I'm going to go more deeper into the connection in the extended, but let's see why they're still together. What's keeping them together here? All right, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. What is this? This could be commitment, having made a decision to be with somebody. It is about, sticking to your guns, okay? It could be sticking to your guns. Sticking to your guns. You've made a decision, you stick with it. You made your bed, lie in it. It could be this is what's going through their mind. Let's have another card. What's keeping them together? We have the Seven of Wands. Drama could be keeping them together. Fighting could be keeping them together. Upheaval could be keeping them together. I'm also getting that spirit could be keeping them together. And that's to teach your personal lesson. Teach your personal lesson about setting healthy boundaries. That's what I'm getting here. What's keeping them together? We have the Sun. So for some of them, they could be children, because the Sun is children. For others, this is pride and ego. Okay? That's keeping them together. We have the Palace of Pentacles. What's keeping them together? Money. Money and family. Because Pentacles are about abundance. Money and family. Some sort of investment. For some of them, it's a house. For some of them, it's a house. A home. Some kind of financial investment is keeping them together. So maintaining that financial, that familial structure for children and for finances, that's what's keeping them together. That's what binds them together. All right, so if this resonated with you guys, please join me next Sunday. What I'm going to do there, I'm going to go into the Sibylla deck. Let's find out exactly what's happening in this connection. I'm going to look at your person's heart space energy for the karmic. I'm going to look at how the karmic feels about DM. I'm going to look at how the karmic feels about you, DF. I'm going to look at the karmic's message to you. I'm going to look at DM's message to you. I'm going to look at potential outcomes of this connection by the end of the month. And then I'm going to get some advice for you, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Take care. Bye.